Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the Indie Gunners. So we got a very overwhelming response in the last video. So you guys like the subscriber count also increased a bit and the views like above our expectation. This means you guys are liking our video. So again, we are telling you like if anyone wants to join us in this podcast or football discussion kind of thing, do DM us on our Instagram handle, that is the Indie Gunners, Indie_Gunners. And with me again for today's discussion, there is Anushka and Abhimanyu. So how are you guys doing, guys?
Great, man.
I'm
Great.
good.
How are you?
So Abhimanyu, you like for the past video, you were not there. So me and Anushka had a discussion on this, like last 10 games left already, and Arsenal out of the Europa League,
I,
only
I
10
was
games
I
for
was not in the video, and that video went viral. Wow.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
no,
good.
no issues. This video, every video will go, I think, from now on. Let's hope the
That's
best.
the
And
spirit.
yes, yes, let's hope the best. And tell something like, what do you think of this whole scenario? Like Arsenal going out of the Europa League in penalties and also coming back in style, like with the
I
four
don't
goals.
think Arsenal's players or managers are gonna mind on this Europa League departure. They are not. They were not focused on very much on the Europa League or the FA Cup or any other cups and leagues that were going subsequently with the Premier League. They were fully focused on the Premier League from the very start. And with their attitude, with the attitude of their coach and their captain Odegaard, they all seem to be very happy with their position. They are calling the last 10 matches as the 10 finals that they are going to play with full of confidence, with full of enthusiasms. But in the last match, we suffered some of the unfortunate injuries, and that's going to keep us from a little bit worried on the last couple of weeks, closing weeks. Let's hope for the best, but we will continue to do what we do.
And also about the last question I asked in the last video to Anushka as well. What do you think about the injuries? Like when we did the last video recording, like Tomiyasu we know was injured, but didn't know like he's going to miss the rest of the season. So like he will be going to like knee surgery and is out for the rest of the season. Probably he will be back in the preseason on in the upcoming games of the next season. No, most probably he's
Mhm.
out. Remainingly, he's out for the end of the season, and Cedric being our like backup RB also loaned to Fulham. So that position is only like Ben White is the only player.
Yep.
So and
I
10
don't
games
think
left.
Ben White's. I don't think Ben White's going to be injured in the last couple of weeks. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And because, as you said, we don't have any backup RBs left in our team, so each and every match is going to be Ben White's, toughest challenge in terms of physicality, in terms of game time, because he's going to be playing every 90 minutes of the matches. So yeah, having said that, I believe in that player. We have seen what he can do and what he can't. So I don't think Ben White's going to be a problem. With Saliba, I guess Saliba's injury is going to be an issue in the
Like
closing
he is
weeks
out for
because
mostly 2 to 3 weeks. Like whom do you see as a replacement? Jacob Kiwior, our new potential signing, or like old
no,
holding?
Kiwior is a left center back, as I recall, as far as I
Yes.
recall. And Rob Holding is a right center back in place of who can play in place of Saliba. So Kiwior can play in place of Gabriel Magalhaes, but I don't think Kiwior will play in place of Saliba. Rob Holding will take that place. Rob Holding is a decent player. I don't blame him. Don't blame him. And but the thing with Rob Holding is he couldn't control his nerves in terms of
He
tough
commits first.
situations.
He commits first. I
He
often
commits
seen the
fast.
difference.
He's a very physical player than Saliba. He puts his body in between the ball and the players, and it's going to be a problem if Rob Holding plays against Man City or Liverpool at Anfield. It's going to be a bit of a problem with the team, I guess. But let's see. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope that Saliba will come back before those tough matches.
What do you think about the upcoming matches and the opponents that are coming up? What do you think about them? Like we have Man City coming up, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, as I was telling that all the remaining matches except the Man City at Etihad and Liverpool at Anfield, except these two, all are pretty decent matches. We can win
Chelsea is
all of them.
also.
Chelsea are playing, but no offense to them, no offense to the fans, but Chelsea are playing very poor. So I don't think Chelsea is going to be a
Really poor.
problem for us. But uh, playing Man City at their home stadium Etihad and playing Liverpool, I guess this is the worst Liverpool are playing in, I guess, in the last 10 years.
10
But
years.
having said that, playing Liverpool at Anfield is a seriously overwhelming thing because Arsene Wenger at one time also said that playing Liverpool at Anfield is very much
Everyone,
tougher than
even like Sir Alex Ferguson also. Everyone told.
yes, is much tougher than Real Madrid that Santiago Bernabeu. So I think those two matches are going to be our title decider. So we have to be fortunate enough to play those matches with our full strength and full confidence.
And have you heard like about the injury, a small injury picked up by Erling Haaland, like the groin injury?
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
not
yeah,
heard
yeah,
about it.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I got the information. I got
he
the
is
information.
he is missing the Norway matches. Might be something a tactical decision from City as well. I don't know.
Mm,
Like he is not
mm.
playing the two friendly games. Like in this international break got that break for the upcoming season fight. So like
Maybe he will not play the Arsenal match too.
maybe, but
Okay.
that's that's quite unsure. I feel, but they
You're dreaming too much.
actually Mansi have a good backup. Julian Alvarez is also very good in that position. So like I don't think like it will much be.
Even if they play with a false nine, with Phil Foden and Riyad Mahrez and all, they don't need a striker. They are so much more than that in their team. They have so much presence, each and every player. They don't need a particular number nine like we need. But yeah, they took their time to be where they are right now.
Okay, so no more topic on Arsenal. Like now like the international break is going, and like last date, our two goats already scored. One scored a brace with a penalty and free kick, and another scored a free kick, excellent free kick on 89th minute. So Anushka, tell about not only about your goat, tell both the goats what you felt like after watching those free kicks.
Uh, I was really
Before Anushka starts,
okay.
I just like to add Cristiano Ronaldo is Anushka's favorite player of all time. So
No.
Okay,
No.
let's go into into like debatable. Let's okay, so speak up.
Oh God. I was really unlucky to miss the matches. Actually, I didn't know about the match timings. I watched the videos separately. Both are good. But there's one thing which I feel that uh, Messi is great with the lofted shots, and Ronaldo is like he has great strength. The way he has scored the goal, it's like it swept past everyone, and nobody could even see it. Right? It's about the speed.
Yeah, the
So
goal. If it is above the goalkeeper, if the goalkeeper just put his hand above, he can save that. But that strength and that motion, like the so fast it
yes,
gone,
the motion, that is where I
powerful
think
free kick.
it's very powerful, right? That is the word.
And
That
Messi is
it's
all
very
about
powerful.
placement. I feel like the placement was picture
Yes,
perfect.
correct. I agree with you. It's
the top
both
right
are
corner.
great, but this is the thing which is different between the two goals which I have seen. And I missed the match. That was really bad. But yeah,
Have you watched the match,
thanks to
Abhimanyu, or
Facebook.
highlights?
I've just seen the two goals that they scored. Just that.
Okay, and also like about another update, like we know, like Abhimanyu Ozil is retired. So anything you want to tell, like what will you choose, Ozil in Real Madrid or Ozil in like this sixth season in Arsenal?
No, Ozil in Arsenal always because I've always said that Ozil is a different kind of a player. After Dennis Bergkamp, I think he was the player that became the face of the team, and his chemistry with Oliver Giroud and then with Alexis Sanchez, we all know that kills his no look. His strength was his no look pass. You know the
And that
goals he
bouncy
scored by
shot, that
chipping.
bouncy goals, yes.
Yes, the chip in goals he scored. He was a legend of the game, and I sincerely look up to him as a player, as a human being, and I look forward to his career. The I don't know what he's going to do next. If he's going to be coaching, in the coaching business or not. So let's see. Because I also said that we are now watching Martin Odegaard at his best, but Ozil at his prime was so much better than him, because Mesut Ozil was a presence. So yeah. What about Anushka?
Anushka, I don't think followed Arsenal at that time, and like she might have actually watched Ozil in Germany, lifting the World Cup and
Yeah,
beating
yeah,
Argentina.
yeah. Okay, let's not talk about that. That was really painful for me to watch.
So that's why I reminded you.
Oh, you're bad.
No, what's your take on Ozil's retirement? To both of you, the questions to both of you.
For me, like Ozil, like every player cannot be like Zlatan or Ronaldo like that. 38. For me, like I even thought like Messi will not go that far. Messi kind of we can see nowadays Messi often walks in the pitch rather than run. That's why PSG with the PSG front three, while in the PSG, why PSG is lacking for me, I think that is due to Messi only. Messi playing good, okay, but with the Mbappe speed and with Neymar going inside, Messi cannot go back that much. He needs to play a more of a playmaker role, not as an RW. Like at that time in the first season also, if Di Maria was present in the right wing, it would be a great help. That help often like in that PSG, like number 10 is played by Neymar only. So that
Hmm.
role, if Messi gets, Messi will perform better, I feel, because that's the role in Argentina. Like he plays a free role. Often he goes to the RW position, then in the ST position. He moves around the field, walks around the field. When he
I
gets
got
the ball,
I
he
got a I got a very good idea about Messi's turnarounds and all, but I asked a question about Ozil, so I got your view on
yeah, no,
Messi's play.
yes, because like kind of like Ozil also like the same thing
Uh,
happens in the last of the
yeah, yeah,
career.
yeah,
Okay, so once upon a time
yeah, yeah.
in Real Madrid, you can see he often overruns with the ball. Okay, if you see
Mm-hmm.
Ozil, he often like he pushes the ball away, and by his speed
Mm-hmm.
he catches it, and by ball control he stops it. Martin Odegaard doesn't do like that, plays in one touch. Okay, but Ozil like overruns with the ball and plays with his feet, quick feet, whatever you can say. That the same thing with his age actually deteriorates. That the
Mm-hmm.
gameplay, like he needed to change, without which like Ozil
Mm-hmm.
doesn't like flourish. Within Arteta's season, we can see after the injuries, like he became slow. Once he became slow, he became ineffective. Like I think this same will happen with De Bruyne as well. Why Ronaldo? Why we can see 2003, 2004 Ronaldo, and like the Manu team lifting the World Cup, right? The Champions League. So that time Ronaldo is a great dribbler, right? From that dribbling skills, why he changed his gameplay entirely. Now he often like very less 1% match he might dribble.
He doesn't dribble. He doesn't dribble.
He
He
just
just gets
look
the ball and he shoots.
Yes, he just looks for the position. He might give brilliant assists. Like yesterday's game, if there is a player inside the box, one of the best assists of Ronaldo would have happened. But like
Mm-hmm.
with age, you have to change your gameplay accordingly. What Messi does, Messi also changed it actually. He looks upon the teammates to score more, so the assists number actually rise. So Ozil, I think
Mm-hmm.
somewhere like needed that support from Arsenal, but Arsenal is looking for a like now you can see like Arsenal is playing a swift like butter. Okay, so like you cannot Arsenal like
You picked up
doesn't.
my term.
Yes, I said swift like butter. So like I think like Ozil didn't fit, and actually after that in Fenerbahce he got to, but there also he couldn't flourish due to injuries or something.
Football evolved.
Yes.
With time, football became more direct. Now, nowadays, football are being played in a more direct way. In those days,
This is a
football.
setback that comes with age, actually. You can't run that fast at an older age like you used to be at a younger age, right?
Obviously,
So,
obviously.
and club football is everything about speed. We know that very well. So, once you lose that speed, you will
Not
lose your
everything about field.
You
If you
have
play a
to
more
adapt that
tactical
well.
football, more tactical football. Suppose in case of Barcelona, they always play that tiki-taka football. They don't need speed. They just need the passing
But
skills
that's
of the
La
player.
Liga, right? It's La Liga. And EPL, it's everything about speed. EPL is
Arsenal were
really
known
fast.
as Arsenal were previously known as Barcelona of EPL because they used to play the
They
English
still
tiki-taka.
plays that same style, I feel only. Like only Gabriel Martinelli runs through in pace. Not even Saka. Saka
Saka
often
too.
scores also.
Saka's inside cutting is getting very famous now.
Yes, like he kind of remind me of Robin in Bayern. So, like
Aryan
actually
Robben,
talking
yes,
about Bayern,
great player.
like Nagelsmann is probably getting sacked,
Nagelsmann has been sacked.
and
Thomas
Tuchel is
Tuchel,
now the
yes,
new manager of
got
Bayern.
the job. Tuchel was actually waiting for this job because Chelsea sacked Tuchel a long time ago, and he
Yes, yes.
got them
But I thought
numerous
like
opportunities to coach
Ancelotti
different teams.
will. I don't know who is the favorite of becoming Real Madrid's coach next season, because Ancelotti will be most probably Brazil's coach.
German is coach.
No,
Acha,
Brazil's coach.
Brazil's coach. Right. Ederson told that.
Yes.
Yes, Ederson told
So
that
I
in
actually don't know like who is going to be the replacement. In some of the rumor, it is saying like Mourinho is going to come back to Real Madrid.
I don't think Roma will let Mourinho go.
Let's see.
They can always bring back Zinedine Zidane. He was a great coach too.
That like also this football, like what I was talking about speed, right? Or like players have to adapt accordingly. You can see Zlatan also playing this game in 41 years old in AC Milan even. Okay,
A
so
self-declared king.
yes, so like he's playing good.
Zlatan is something else.
He's playing good actually. Like he's not playing that, like not that disappointing. Also, we can see two examples of the two greatest midfielders. Like one is Toni Kroos and one is Modric. Modric still runs like a 20-year-old, 23, 24 years old. But Kroos, while
Hmm.
he have to put a setback, if he runs that much, he cannot hold that pass accuracy. To be honest, that much good. So he needs that
There's a
time to
very
play and
good
go
player
fast.
coming to the main stage. That is Kamavinga, the Real
Uh,
Madrid star. Kamavinga is a very good player, very good midfielder. He's going to be a big name.
That's all. Like more discussions will come up on football, more videos we will make. And
Yep.
you need anything to ask Anushka, Abhimanyu, to me apart from this, or else we are going to end this video.
Right now, let's
Yes,
enjoy the international break.
Yes, we have a race. No much football.
there's a question regarding
Okay.
international break. So many players have gone to their international team in this break, right? So some of the players who are injury prone now, they might get injured again, like Thomas Partey. We have those injury prone players, and Kieran Tierney in the left back position. They might get injured again. So if I say, suppose Thomas Partey again gets injured for the rest of the season, so what do you think will be our strategy then? Because Jorginho can play in place of Thomas Partey, I know, but Jorginho is not the type of a player which Thomas Partey is.
Have to, I
Jorginho,
can say what, have to adapt. The team have to adapt accordingly. Like likewise, the main issue with Partey is injury and nothing else. Like for Tierney, if
yes,
mostly let's hope the player doesn't get injured, anyone, or like only we have 10 games, we can have an injury also in the starting games of the season as well. And let's
There's a
cross hope, because
possibility.
last season it seems so like Arsenal is going to be in the Champions League this season, right? So last season, like
mm,
around last 10 games when they left,
we
they
bottled.
bottled very bad. Spurs, they lose against Spurs and against Brighton and some small teams also. They bottled to end fifth, because that fourth position was theirs only. I thought like they
Mm,
are
mm.
qualifying for the Champions League, but they bottled. So I didn't like 10 matches is still very early to decide whether we are going to lift the
No man,
Premier League.
this season we as Arsenal fans can't digest the fact that we are going to bottle this season. We are at a so much good spot this season. I
I am
don't
sure
think.
we are going to get the Champions League spot, but that
Yes,
you said in
that's we can ensure
the
about.
beginning of the video, like that Liverpool game and Man City game, and I'll also include the Chelsea game as well. That will be, these three games will be the title decider. Even if we like draw the Manchester City game, I think we will be in a good position. So we
Of
we
course,
we
of
have
course.
to look for a draw. Like there is nothing, no chance to lose actually. If there is a draw,
No chance to lose. No chance to
if
lose.
there is a chance to get defense out of defense like hell, they have to, because like if they lose that game, like
Arteta can also put up. Arteta can also put up his shots and be in the field. The team
but
safe.
only 11 people are allowed. Okay, so guys, we are ending this video right now. Again, if you like our video, like, share, and subscribe, and also do let us know in the comments if you guys also want to be a part of our this discussion and podcast. So, bye bye,
Okay.
guys.
Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.